Welcome back to the channel. Dang, what's up with my? Is it auto focusing? My fault, y'all. Wow. What's good? New camera, y'all. Hey, forgive me. I'm trying to work it. All right, this is the new Osmo. Okay. Um. Yeah. So, dang, I threw myself off. What's good? Start there. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Um. Let's jump into it, man. I know y'all see the title, and I'm gonna kind of run through it right quick. It's a lot of expectation versus reality when it comes to leaving your 9 to 5 or quitting. Okay. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Uh, there's a lot that goes behind what I do as far as entrepreneurship, not just with YouTube, but as far as running a website, selling digital products, and things like this that you do as an entrepreneur to make money and things like this. Nobody really sees the background of what you do. A lot of people only see like the highlights. Nobody sees the grind of what you do unless you show them. And even then, they kind of don't believe it. Nobody tells you when you quit, like, yes, of course, you get freedom, you get to do what you love, your passion that you do. Um, you get that, right? But they don't tell you the expectations versus the type of real deal that you deal with. And it kind of goes something like this. When you quit, right? Like for me, I imagine myself, I wake up on my own time, which I do. I wake up on my own time, um, working from somewhere nice. I mean, this is cool, you know. I get to travel. Um, I get people watching and learning and growing with me. But for a moment, it sometimes you get this feeling of, how can I put it? It gets to a point like as an entrepreneur where everything depends on you. It's kind of a heavier like weight on your shoulder when it comes to entrepreneurship. Is kind of what I'm saying. You know, if you don't show up, nobody does. Okay, and what I mean by this is you have to show up because everything is dependent on you. The grind, the money, the productivity, everything is dependent on you. So if you do not show up, it's a problem. It's a really, 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 really big problem. Entrepreneurship is it's kind of rough sometimes. A lot of people only show you like the good side of things. They don't show you like the background or when things don't fall through. Like I'll give you one. I resell products, right? And I had sold one of my colognes that I bought. I bought this Dolce Gabbana cologne and I bought this Jimmy Choo cologne, right? And I resold them, but when I shipped it, the person um, wanted a refund. So I had to do this whole process of refunding the money, getting the shipment back, and things like that. Nobody sees like the behind the scenes of when people do stuff like that. It kind of delay the process of things, especially when you're a one man army like me. Like when people buy products from me, I'm doing all of the shipment, I'm doing the label printing from the house. Um, it's a lot that go behind it. And the truth is, entrepreneurship isn't about freedom. It's about responsibility. It's a lot of responsibility that I got on my shoulders right now, even with running all of these channels. Because this, for a lot of people don't know, I run not only this channel, but I run multiple other channels. And you don't get to escape work. um, 9 to 5, yeah, you get your schedule and then you be off a couple days. When you are in entrepreneurship, you're inheriting all of the work. Every dollar depends on you. I'm telling you. You got to put the work in or you don't make no money, man. That's just how it goes. And I'm prepared for that, but I know it's a lot of people that want to follow the same footsteps as me. And I just want you to beware of, you know, that aspect of it because I don't want you to be in a position where you start to regret leaving. I don't want you to be in a position where you regret leaving your job for entrepreneurship, because it's a lot that goes behind it. And we could start like this: financial struggles. A lot of people will leave, right? And when it comes to every paycheck that you get, you can kind of sort out everything. You know, you got rent, groceries, small little things that you want to buy for yourself. Um, they were covered, supposedly, or you could put up money to cover it. But when you enter entrepreneurship, bro, a lot of people have to understand that things can get unpredictable. And I'll give you a perfect example. I know everybody wants to do YouTube, but there could be a month where you really, really up, and there's gonna be months where you really, really low. Now with me, it's kind of different because I have multiple channels that make money. But what about the person who only has one channel that's monetized and they're not really making as much? You might have that time where you making a couple thousand, couple, and I'm talking about like 8,000, 10,000 months, okay? And then you might have a month where you barely got enough for gas. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to jump into this field and think it's just glitz and glamour. I don't want nobody to do that, please. Um, but for the most part, I want people to understand that aspect of entrepreneurship, okay? And when those dry months hit, they hit hard. And I don't want you to be in that boat, because I've seen a lot of people go down that route, okay? You start questioning your worth. You start questioning, like, your choices. Was this stupid? Was me leaving dumb? Why did I leave? Or why did I quit? Okay? I don't want you to live with those thoughts, all right? Now, as we move forward, um, at least for me, working by myself, um, you do get this, like, not loneliness, but like you get this kind of like you gotta lock in every day. You know, like I don't really kick it as much. So like I'm a one man army, like I said, so everything has to run through me. Even like when I do like partnerships, like everything is ran through me through emails. I got a lot of producers that hit me for like collabs. Like everything is through me. Um, I got a producer that's DMing me now and wants to work. Like everything is through me. Like I'm the business. I'm the content creator, the business, the marketer, the everything. And sometimes it does get kind of hard because you got all these things going. I'm not gonna lie, it does. And at your 9 to 5, you have coworkers, lunch breaks, and casual conversations. When you doing this, bro, it takes all your attention. Like no, no lie, I'm not exaggerating, bro. Most of my days, I kid you not, I was already waking up at like 6 in the morning. Most of my days legit start at like 4 in the morning. No lie. 4 in the morning. Only reason why is because at 6 I get up and I check the market. Okay? Most days I check the market because I day trade weekly. Um, so most of the days I check charts at 6, get breakfast, go work out, check emails around 8, 9 o'clock. I'm at the charts, or 9:15, 9:45 ish. I'm at the charts, trying to figure out how I can scale the money that I have in my account. Um, and then I make content. So it's a lot of pressure. It's leading up to everything that I want to talk about. It's a lot of pressure that goes behind um, content and being on the entrepreneurship journey. In a 9 to 5, you got a manager, deadlines, you got someone that's holding you accountable. But as an entrepreneur, you are just that. You're everything. Okay. There were days I couldn't sleep because the pressure of, you know, all right, I just posted today, but I got to post on Instagram too. I got to check on the website for my beat stars because I got to make sure all of my beats is set up correctly, make sure all of the licenses is posted so everybody can purchase. Then I have to make sure my digital product that I'm selling is straight, make sure there's no buzz going on with Shopify. I have to check on the merch, make sure I talk to my merch lady. Like it's so much that I got to keep up with, and I'm constantly on the move. Like for the longest, like working those jobs, I thought I was on the move then, like working and stuff like that, and just posting on the channel. But now that I kind of shifted from working to my work being content creation, I could see why a lot of people that are on this platform and have been on here would quit. It's a lot of work that goes behind this. And sometimes I feel this type of weight of success like on my shoulders for some reason. Like it's a lot of um I don't know, it's a lot of pressure when it comes to um that aspect of it. Now, me personally, I don't regret it. I don't regret none of what happened. I don't regret standing up for y'all. Most importantly, I don't regret none of that, bro. Not at all. Not at all. Um, I celebrate all the small wins that I do get. I celebrate big sales that I get from, you know, selling one of my items off of my digital product, right? I get excited when I make a sale off of a beat that I sold on BeatStars. Like things that I've put my time in for years, and then to finally see it working, it kind of brings tears to me because I worked so hard at what I've been doing for so long that now that it's finally working and paying off, I couldn't be more grateful. Not at all. This journey has forced me to grow in ways that I never thought was possible. It's forced me to, you know, do all of that. I never probably would have even left or been able to leave and do this. You know, the resilience, the creativity that I'm learning, as far as making content and just getting better day by day with the lens and just using what I have to grow is one of my biggest accomplishments through this whole thing. No lie. To go from no equipment to now I got mics now and I got new cameras now. Just off of my fault, y'all. My camera died, but I was just saying, before you think about quitting, just save 6 months worth of savings, 6 months worth of an emergency fund before you make your move. Um, I know how it can get where you may feel a little stressed out making a decision whether you want to make this move or not. Um, I don't blame anybody for still keeping their job and doing both. I know hella people from my last video, they said, man, I'm not gonna lie, I would like to do that, but right now I'm working and doing it. And I applaud you, bro, because it take a lot of dedication, bro. It really does. And yeah, I don't blame nobody for doing it. Man, I was doing it for the longest, man. Um, yeah, I don't blame nobody for doing both. Money is money. You get to it how you get to it, So just that's all I got to say on that. Closing thoughts though, before I get up out of here. I don't regret leaving. Not one bit. I know there is some days where like it's like, dang, bro, I can't believe it, but this is a lot of work. But this is what I signed up for. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of work, but again, I don't ever regret it because all the hard work and pain that I put into getting here, why would I stop now, bro? You get me? Like, I put in so much work for that year of just dedicating to posting, and I I don't regret it. Not one bit, not one bit, not one bit. Does it get hard? Hell yeah, bro. Because there's days sometimes I don't want to post. Like, I be tired, but I get on here and do it anyway because I love it. I genuinely love it. So when you got that and you got the drive to do it, I tell anybody to go for it. Especially when, you know, you are gonna stay dedicated. You're not gonna give up on the down days. You're gonna be the type of person to keep going even when, you know, some months may seem rough. You're gonna keep going. I advise anybody to do it. And again, I don't knock nobody that's doing both. I don't knock anybody that's doing it, bro. If I could start over, I'll do the same thing I did in the beginning. Work and post. Work and post. Until I got to the point where I was able to just post and that be my job. Until I got to that point, that's where I would be at. So I don't know if this helped anybody. Drop my glove. I don't know if this helped anybody, bruh. But yeah, don't regret leaving. Stand on your decision and walk by faith and trust the process. All right.